For that smiling face, we can only be one place. That's at Seton Catholic Central. The game is on the field, old Tom says. And we're here for Section 7 Class B semi-finals. Seton Catholic Knights and the Plattsburgh High Hornets.
You better leave now then.
We're here to see who's going to go to the sectional finals. Plattsburgh in orange and Seton in probably will be white uniforms. They've got their jackets on. They're blue at the moment. We're ready to get the lineups from the lovely and talented Emily Poirier.
Starting in goal for PHS is Matt Legis, and the rest of our starters are number 9, Jeff Lattenville, number 17, Bryce Dingman, number 19, Pat O'Neill, number 22, Eric Reed, number 20, Marco Bucci, number 14, John Thorderson, number 16, Andy Warren, number 10, Craig Hines, number 11, Mike Dahl, and number 23, Jason Lockwood. And our subs for tonight are Jason Avery, number 15, number 6, Sam Cudderly, number 24, Manish Saha, number 13, Rich Pravada, number 18, Dan DeSnyder, number 8, Paul Sherman, number 21, Dave Cormack, number 5, Greg Pepper, number 12, Darren Bebo, and our backup goalie is Brian Marino. Starting in goal for Seton is Jason Beebe, and the rest of their starters are number 23, Bill Bove, number 11, John Wood, number 21, Harlan Harris, number 13, Scott Silva, number 22, Paul Pendleton, number 2, Matt Juneau, number 4, Pat Bond, number 24, Tim Manette, number 10, Scott Campbell, and number 12, Kurt LaValle. Their subs are number 3, John Everett, number 7, Jeff Wood, number 9, Brad LaValle, number 14, Stephen Brown, number 16, Michael Hill, number 20, Gordon Hart, number 15, Abel Elizondo, and number 18, Mike Pellerin.
Coaches are Pete Sullivan for Plattsburgh and Bob Poirier for Seton. It's Bob Poirier for Plattsburgh. It's Pete Sullivan. I don't see his assistant Tim Matat. Referees will be Clark Hurdick and Steve Toloski. Both these clubs had their female counterparts pick up victories earlier today. Seton defeating Beekmantown 6-0 at Peru, and in a game just concluded here at the Seton Field, Plattsburgh defeated Peru 3-0. So one of these clubs is going to have a double school victory on this day before Halloween, and the other is going to have a split. Plattsburgh unbeaten on the year, they are favored. Seton with 8 or 9 wins. There's been a discussion on that. Either 8-6 or 9-5 in a year. We were told that the 8-6 in the paper was incorrect, and we've never known the paper to be incorrect before, but it's possible. 40-minute halves, and very quickly Plattsburgh scores 39-19, 41 seconds into the ball game. Goalie BB fell down and PHS all over it. And they lead 1-0 here in the early going. We're waiting word on who scored. As soon as we have it, we'll pass it along. Juneau, the spitting image of his father, Tom Juneau, at that age. Jason Lockwood with the goal. Corner kick for Plattsburgh. This, as we mentioned, a Section 7 Class B semifinal. And in the other semifinal, Peru is going against Lake Placid, Sarah Placid. It's a Lake Placid team, but they have a few kids from the Saranac Lake team, and that because of that they're moved into the B sectionals instead of the D sectionals. So Peru gets to play them, and I don't think there's anyone who is convinced that they are the third best team in the Bs, but they go by record during the season. And the Lake Placid club plays in the Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference against all D schools, and they're able to build up a better record than what Seton had. So instead of Seton playing Peru and Plattsburgh playing Lake Placid, Seton was forced to play Plattsburgh. But I'm sure the people in Peru were happier that way. Gives them almost a sure shot to the championship finals. There's an extra ball on the field, I think, at the time, so they have to throw it in again. Seton corner kick. I want to remind all the viewers that these games are brought to you without commercials, courtesy of the Cable Committee, and the Cable Committee is financed solely by viewer patrons, viewers who care enough to have local programming to help support local programming. To become a viewer patron, you can send $12 or more to the Cable Committee in care of Chairman Ray Foxy Gagnon at 7 Belmont Avenue South in Plattsburgh, Dick Perry at 209 South Catherine Street in Plattsburgh, and Keith Dubray at Box 199 in Morrisonville. Viewer patrons will be listed at the conclusion. Nice flip there by Clark Herdick. We'll wait for the card and the judges. It's a 6.7 score for Clark Herdick on a back flip. A nice one. And if you'd like to see more backward flips by the referees and keep local programming on the air, then you probably should be a viewer patron. And $12 or more is what it takes. And the viewer patrons are listed at the conclusion of each program. As many as we can squeeze on, and at the moment, it's very easy to squeeze them on because there are very few. And if this is going to continue, and we expect it will, we need a lot of support out of the 15,000 cable subscribers to Channel 29. We would expect about 5,000 of you would care enough to contribute $12 or more. Plattsburgh taking no prisoners. They've jumped off to a 2-0 lead. They have 31-17 showing less than 9 minutes gone. The Hornets lead 2-0 against the Seton Catholic Knights. Plattsburgh corner kick. And the Seton defense holds. We have a whistle. Kept his feet in the goal area. Had Ledges come out. It would have been a handball. Goalie can touch it, but not outside that goal area. With his hands. He can kick it anywhere, but in that goal area is the only place he can grab it with his hands. Offsides will result in a Plattsburgh kick. They kick it back. Excuse me, a Seton kick. They kick it back to the goalie. .37 showing on the clock. 2-0. Plattsburgh leading Seton in Section 7 Class B semifinals. Plattsburgh, the number 1 ranked team in Section 7. Unbeaten on the year. Seton corner kick.
That's all right, Chris. I'll tell you.
All you can do is coach him, you can't make it better. I don't want to play the thing you can do. Henry, where were you this morning? This morning I was in, where's Bill? Where you were? Tuesday I'll be back. Yeah, it's Tuesday. What are you guys up to? Just 17. Better get up there. Better get up there. There's a lot of good rocks.
Those of you who decide to become viewer patrons, be sure to let the cable committee know what you would like to see on channel 29. Hometown cable is local programming. It's what the viewers want to see. And there's a lot more going on in the community than just sports, but we'd like to know what sports you'd like to see, what teams, and what other things you'd like to watch in addition to sports. So the names again to become viewer patrons are Ray Foxy Gagnon, Dick Perry, and Keith Dubray. You can contact any of those gentlemen, and the names are listed at the end of each program along with their addresses. Game being played on the eve of All Hallows Eve, Halloween. And of course, All Hallows Eve is the eve of All Saints Day. Corner kick for Plattsburgh. Looks like an exercise class going on in the school across the road. Maybe we'll stop in and tape that after the game. We'll run an aerobics show. Seton would like to get a goal here to make things a little more interesting in the second half. This game is not over. 12:30 remaining in the first half. If the Knights were to get a goal, it would certainly liven things up a little bit. The time that Matt Juno gets the goal, and it's a 2-1 contest. And suddenly Seton is very much in the picture here. No automatic trip just yet for Plattsburgh. It's 2-1. We have 12 minutes and 19 seconds showing here in the first half. And if you're wondering why we haven't announced who had the second Plattsburgh goal, it's because nobody knows yet. Tom Conlon just hollered down to the scoring table to ask.
Goal scored by Matt Juno, assisted by
We aren't able to pick up who had the assist with Juno's goal, but the scoring table and the referees at this point do not know. There's a handball. Do not know who had the goal for Plattsburgh. Well, I guess we'll find out at halftime. Plattsburgh, the second goal that is. Plattsburgh leads 2-1. But Seton is back in the picture here. It looked like Plattsburgh would probably run away with this game, but they haven't done it yet. kick. Doubleheader here for Plattsburgh. Good crowd turned out to see the game. The Plattsburgh girls played earlier against Peru. Seton had an earlier game too, but that was at Peru against Beekmantown. That was the girls. Plattsburgh kick 8:08. Left here, 8 minutes left in the first half.
Get it, baby, there's a biscuit. You call it in, you right?
Seton kick.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Silva will kick it.
Chip it. Not that one,
While at Seton, be sure to taste the chili. Highly recommended by Stan Riggs. Booster Club here, looking to make some money. $6:26, first half. Chili very popular here.
I show up and change it. I show up and change it. Memorial Day weekend, say, alright, well set. I'll get left place. You're playing with the ball, get rid of it. Right down the middle.
Oh, come on.
We have a player down for Seton. Time was stopped. Looks like we have double injuries here. Plattsburgh player being helped off. And Seton player walking off. .302 remaining in the first half. Seton will kick.
I must have some in my pocket. He wants a piece of gum.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. Jason Beebe. Offsides. About 30 seconds to go in the half. Ledges kicks it up.
Yeah.
10 seconds. 9.
So halftime will come with the score: Plattsburgh 2, Seton 1. Section 7 Class B semifinals will continue on hometown cable. You'll find out when you push them.
I can't see though, it's too low.
What's too low?
The eye thing.
Oh. And change it.
Oh, that's close. What do I do?
Follow the ball. We're breaking in a new camera person here. On the job training. The ball was over to your right, Kelly. I think she's... I hope nobody scores. If Kelly O'Connell's soccer career falls through, she's going to take up videotaping, and this is an example of her videotaping. We have a name on the Plattsburgh person who scored that second goal. It's John Thoridsson. He was assisted by Andy Warren. And so Plattsburgh leading now, as they have been throughout the game. 2-1 is the score at the present moment. 39-10 showing it here in the second half. And a rookie camera person on the camera.
How do you get it away? Cause like, where's the ball? How do you get it far away? Okay. Do you want the time on the screen still?
No.
How do you get that
The time is on the screen. We'll take that off. Don't move. The time should now be off the screen. Is the time off the screen?
Yep. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They go pretty fast, huh? People watching this game are probably gonna make this half
Do you have any comments while you're watching the game here, Kelly?
It's very hard.
Plattsburgh kick.
There are little dots all over the screen.
There are little dots all over the screen. What does that mean?
I can't see. I hope this isn't on the air.
It's not on the air yet, but it will be.
Oh my gosh, this is hysterical.
Are there still dots on the screen?
Yeah. People are gonna get a kick out of me, forget the game. Now I can't, oh there it is.
Go now! Let her run by you, Pat. Let her run by you. I hit the ball slow.
I think the picture's gonna be kind of cooking. I just missed that play. You're gonna tell him to give him 10 yards. Oh, wait. When's this gonna be on the air? I gotta watch myself. Did he leave?
This will be on in about, no, I'm still here. This will be on in about 2 weeks.
Make sure it's on a bad time so no one watches it.
Actually, I've got the card
Just in case there is somebody watching this, if you have any complaints, contact Kelly O'Connell at Seton Catholic.
Nah. Is it okay that I keep like zooming it up and back? Like to find the ball? Is that what I do?
I guess so.
Oh, there's a corner kick. I thought it was a goal kick. Bend it up and
Guy in the middle is outside. He's playing the ball.
35 to go in the game.
Isn't that the one that married Nico? Isn't that the one that married Nico? All that food is. We're just food. We're gonna take all that soup and make it and wash. Hey, Billy!
What the octagon is that?
Let her run, Scott! Let her run! Down! You right there! Go to the ball, Timmy!
If you are watching out there, don't leave us. We'll be switching camera people in a few minutes.
Don't laugh at me, Casey.
Doing a good job.
Oh, wrong button.
Jiggling up.
And we're not experiencing tremors here. It is the camera person.
I just missed that shot.
You have another 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go, then I'm going to take over. Is that all right?
That's fine.
If you'd like to do a commentary while you're doing it, I'll hand you the mic here.
No.
Do you have any predictions, Kelly, on the Section 7 Class B championship game?
Seton all the way.
What's the score going to be?
For the girls?
Yes.
About 5-0.
5-0. Okay. The views expressed do not necessarily expressions of hometown cable. Those are solely the opinions of Kelly O'Connell.
Is that Juno?
I'm not eating. Looks just like a mouse.
Looks like Kelly O'Connell brought good luck to Plattsburgh as they score their third goal and take a 3-1 lead with 30-17 showing on the game clock. Plattsburgh now leads 3-1, and we're going to switch camera people. Mike Dahl with the goal for Plattsburgh. We hope you can notice some difference in the videotaping at the moment. But we appreciate Kelly O'Connell relieving us for 10 minutes here. It's our third game of the day. We started off in Peru at 2 o'clock watching the Seton girls defeat Beekmantown, and we saw Plattsburgh girls defeat Peru prior to this game, and now Plattsburgh are leading Seton here 3-1. Okay, there she is.
Kelly, you're gonna be on TV now. I know. I'm already
That was our camera person for 10 minutes.
I'll watch that show. Somebody. You know what they had for cartoon last year? It's called New Dog. That show was so good.
Orange kicked on a blue push.
I don't like the specials. No Bart Simpson.
Orange jumping in, blue kick. 26 minutes remaining. Winner will play the winner of the Peru Lake Placid game, which is expected to be Peru. Loser will call it a year. This is Section 7 Class B semifinals. A reminder, when you decide to become a viewer patron, which is soon we hope, by sending in your contribution to keep the local programming going on Channel 29, be sure to let the cable committee know what it is you'd like to see on Channel 29. And if we don't start getting a few more viewer patrons, we're going to give the camera to Kelly O'Connell a little more often.
What is it? Every Boston? No, it's not because he's Michael Jordan's not even my favorite player.
Well, think about it. They also have the guy who could just stand there for 9 seconds. Thank God. Yeah.
Doesn't matter how high you can get. Or how high.
Blue throwing. Twenty-two and a half to go.
See, I told you. We didn't do anything.
We did that.
Put too many out.
Orange from behind. Blue's rolling.
She's like, okay.
That's the way, Gordon, all right!
Right on my back in my purse.
That's usually right.
I never used to wear jeans. I used to always wear joggers. And never had catch it, Jay. I just care for
Last year. Yep, I did.
Blue trip, orange kick. This field is in fair condition, but should they get more rain, it could be pretty well beat up after another week or so. Almost non-stop activity here at the Seton Field between the sectionals and the regionals.
Mo's up here?
Looking for money
Orange kick on the blue charge.
I'll do it. I'm good.
Orange push, blue kick. $11:58 to go. Seton goal will certainly make it a little more interesting for the final 11 minutes. Offsides the call. Plattsburgh will kick it.
Yeah, but he couldn't shoot his feet. He couldn't shoot really across the field. No.
Blue kick, orange charge.
10 times a game.
You're done by one.
We didn't want either. Peru, PHS, Arbitrary, and then Week 3 by 7. Week 3 by 7.
I can't believe it.
All right, David.
Oh, cool. Is it basketball? Who? All I can do is block. I can rebound and shoot.
What we're gonna
I just can't see that. They're using.
Oh my God.
They're awesome.
I was like, oh, what did he do? That's like, that's the
Too many blues, I believe. We now have the proper number of blues out there. 3:54 remaining in the ball game. Seton Catholic trailing the Plattsburgh High Hornets 3-1. Looks like Plattsburgh will advance to the finals.
Hey, thanks, Ranieri! Hey, what's up?
Kyle says he's tall. He thinks he's 6 foot. I'm
Blues rolling.
And you see a base.
Well, the Knights will call it a year. Plattsburgh will advance. Stay tuned following this game to find out how to become a viewer patron and support local programming. Looks like Tim Matat ready to lead the cheers for Plattsburgh. 1 minute to go. Thirty-three seconds.
Seconds. 9, 8, 7,
Plattsburgh will advance to the Section 7B finals, defeating the Seton Catholic Knights 3-1, and that's the way it was in sectional soccer action here at Seton Catholic Field on Tuesday, October 30th, 1990. Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at Seton Catholic Central School. It's Halloween evening here. Late afternoon and Halloween night. But we're not here, we're trick-or-treating. We're here for Section 7 Class C semifinals. Saranac Chiefs and Northern Adirondack Bobcats. Bobcats in white with the green shorts and the Chiefs in red. Northern Adirondack favored in today's ball game. The winner will face the top-ranked Northeastern Clinton Central Cougars for the Class C title. The handsome and multi-talented Bob Poyer is going over the lineup here to make sure he can read all those Lion Mountain names, and he's going to read us the lineups here in a moment. Corner kick for the Chiefs.
For Saranac this evening, we have Jason Lapierre in goal. They have, on their roster, they have Alan Miner, Sean Pelkey, Frank Wright, Jeff Karen, Shane Facto, Travis Van, Matt Whaling, Brian Norcross, Carmi Wells, Jason Baldemir, David Yelwicks, Tim Gatto, Evan Reel, Jamie Allen, Scott Barr, and Robert Gadash. NAC's in white, and they're supposedly the home team tonight on this neutral field at Seton. For NAC, the goalie is Matt LeClaire. John Soden is on the field. Richard Moore, Brad Boris, Travis Juno, Nathan Sheraldi, Tori LaPointe, Jared Patnode, Travis Duffina. We have Brett Miner, Jason Boris, Tom LaFountain, Brian Dominic, Corey Ross, Ryan Cheeseman, Jared Shuda, Bill Waldron, and Jamie Yonalovich.
Don't live with Cal.
Nice job by Bob Poyer. Northeastern is here doing a little scouting, just checking out their future opponents. But they were here primarily to see the girls' game, and they went home disappointed there, where the Northeastern girls lost in overtime to the Osable Valley Patriots. We got here just back up in the booth just prior to the start of the game. We were chatting with some viewers from the Plattsburgh area who were unaware that these games are going to be supported by viewer patrons if they're going to continue, and we see no reason why they won't continue on Channel 29 in Plattsburgh. Viewer patrons are viewers, and if you're watching this, you are obviously a viewer. Viewers who have sent in $12 or more to support local programming on Channel 29. There are viewer patrons in the North Country, several hundred of them, who are helping to support programming on Champlain New Channels. The big difference is in the Champlain area we're able to sell ads, and that helps subsidize the programming. But without the viewer patrons we would not be on in the Champlain area, and without viewer patrons supporting the local programming in Channel 29, particularly when it's advertising free, no commercials, we just won't be able to bring these games to you. And from what we've heard, they're fairly popular, and when people do decide to become viewer patrons by sending in their contribution to the local cable committee in care of Ray Foxy Gagnon, the committee chairman at 7 Belmont Avenue South in Plattsburgh, or Dick Perry at 209 South Catherine Street in Plattsburgh, or Keith Dubray at Box 199 in Morrisonville. The cable committee would like them to also send along a little note saying what they'd like to see on Channel 29. This is your channel. It exists solely to satisfy your viewing needs as far as local origination. So feel free to become a viewer patron, even if you only tune in once in a while, and also let the cable committee know what you'd like to see. We're scoreless here with 32-56 showing in the first half.
Wait a minute. Come on, Matt. Let's go, White. Let's go. Trevor, outside. All right. Up to 7. Come on, Brian.
Handball.
Turn it, hit the front.
Don't be confused because we switched sides of the field. We haven't moved. We were off for about 30 seconds as we were checking our tape. Referees today are Stan Riggs and Steve Taloski.
Nice ball. Knock it in there. Scott, you get back.
Taloski, a Lion Mountain graduate, so he has no trouble with those Lion Mountain names. We've had the pleasure of videotaping his daughters Michelle and Kathy, along with a lot of others in the gymnastics in the CVAC, and we've really been pleasantly surprised with the gymnastics ability of the girls here in the North Country, particularly that PHS team that hasn't lost a meet in a long time. Exactly how long, I'm not sure, but they have nothing but W's in their record for at least a couple of years. Nice throw-in. Throwing like that is as good as a corner kick. Lapierre hangs onto it, kicks it out. Shot, LeClaire deflects it. Seton corner kick. And off the crossbar. Seton playing well. Bobcats, we'd have to say, are highly favored, but the Chiefs aren't giving up anything. They're playing them tough. Claire kicks to the sidelines, takes a high bounce. Nice head. Ooh, kicked out. We're having a report on the girls' game against Ticonderoga. Surprise there for the Bobcats. The girls won it. It was on a shootout. There's a corner kick that's in. And the Bobcats score on a corner kick. Not much that Lapierre could do about that. We'll find out who did it. And pass it on to you, but the Bobcats lead 1-0 on a corner kick with 21-18 remaining here in the first half. was by Troy LaPointe for the Bobcats.
Safety goal scored by number 5, Troy LaPointe.
White jumping in. A red kick.
Touch outside. Jason, touch outside in. Come on. Go White. All right, come on, all over him. Come on, White, come on.
And Clara comes up.